Okay, fairy. It's locked.
Is this another little boss? Oh, I was like, is this another little boss room? The fuck?
Okay, I guess I just gotta climb out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it in here somewhere?
Let's try Mask of Truth. Lens of Truth. There is a Lens of Truth and a Mask of Truth, but they're totally different.
Yeah.
Okay, and if that doesn't work, just kill everything, I guess.
Wait.
What's up? You see something?
No. I guess I saw that hookshot pad. What's that for?
What is it for? I can't imagine any trouble.
Oh, it's this. It's for this, probably. So you don't have to, like...
Fall back into the water. Yeah.
Oh, sweet, juicy life points.
That didn't do it. So in that case, let's try this. And kill everything down there. Including the bomb guy.
Bring it, buddy.
Oh, sweet. Alright.
You're getting knocked around.
Yes, it's not been a great time for me so far. Okay.
Magic.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get thrown around again. There it is. That's weird. You can't use buttons simultaneously. I can't guard. Is that creepy bell?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's back. What the hell is that?
I don't know. It might be for election stuff. but I don't know.
Terrifying.
So where's this fucking fairy?
I'm not sure.
Can't use that underwater.
Oh, you can't. Guess I'll need to... Oh! I had the...
Breath meter?
Yeah, the breathometer. Okay. Why is that? Am I in danger?
Oh, this. And...
Oh, stop moving forward.
I feel like maybe there's a fairy right under this thing.
That could be it, I guess.
I mean, that's all I can think of.
Okay. Perhaps there. Aha!
Yeah.
Nice. She didn't make her very slow way around me either.
Okay, sweet.
That's nice.
So that means 7 more of them. But we've already got the big key.
Yeah.
So I guess we gotta figure out which rooms we haven't been to.
Okay.
Did we check this room for him?
What? Oh, this area?
Yeah.
I'll surface and find out.
I think we need to go back to the main room anyway. Or
Okay.
the room we started in.
But this is all that Japan does to signal election stuff. It's a lot better than the bullshit that I went through during Taiwan elections.
We got all of it here.
Hey, you know who won in Taiwan elections?
Oh.
The girl.
The girl?
Yeah, so Taiwan has a female president. It's not so goddamn hard. Not that I really like Hillary. But
No, well, I mean...
I just think it's silly.
Options.
I think the sexism complaints are silly. But Taiwan's pretty freaking conservative as well. Really, really.
I don't necessarily think the arguments are silly. I just it seems like the things that people tend to cite as evidence for it not being sexism tend to be like, well, she's a successful politician.
Well,
so clearly sexism didn't play a part.
It gets troublesome because, as we talked about, you can't prove or disprove it.
Right.
So it's more like, do you go with the lack of evidence as pointing to no, or do you go with the lack of evidence as pointing to a thing that's like too nebulous to pin down?
I would.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I would go with it I assume that sexism plays a part mostly because, like, I don't presume that Hillary Clinton is, like, of the potential pool of women who could be in politics, like, it seems more reasonable to assume that she succeeded, like, in spite of sexism, because otherwise it seems like there would be a lot more women in politics.
But I think there's other factors that can lead to that too.
Right,
which makes
but
it
like all things being equal, like, just there are so many more men in politics.
Sure, but
so do you think that, like,
but where does sexism come into that? Is it
well,
like,
are you saying
is
that,
it
like,
is it like being held back? Is it the environment, or is it choice? Because I think it's choice.
You think it's choice?
Yeah.
So
because I want to think, like, what is the provable thing that would hold someone back in that situation? Is it that the environment is nasty, or is it that they're not allowed to do so?
well, it's not.
Like,
There's a lot
what
less
form of
than-
sexism would you say that it could be?
Well,
In what visible way, or
Visible?
invisible
it would
way?
be a
Whatever
lot more
you're-
invisible. It would.
But what would
be
it
like-
be?
Well, like,
I'll let you
people's
talk.
expectations about how you're supposed to behave, like the way that people treat you, the way that people address you, like
So the environment?
the environment.
Okay.
Right. Like, I'm not saying that somewhere in law it says, no, women can't
Yeah.
be politicians.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that.
I'm really sucking here, by the way.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But might as
But,
well
like,
have this discussion.
Like, it seems sort of ridiculous to assume that it's like a 20-1 in favor of men in politics by numbers, by just strictly women's choice. They're like, no, we don't want to be in politics. And even if that's the case, it ends up being probably because the environment, how do I want to phrase this? Like, the things that we appreciate in politics have become associated with traditionally male traits, like assertiveness and talking over people and being sort of pushy and charismatic and... Ooh, can you freeze that?
Oh, I wonder if I can. No.
No.
Is that what I need to do? I'm trying to figure out
That
what I
doesn't
need
seem-
to do in this room. No.
What is that? What is the red controlling in here?
It reverses the rotation. Which I
Okay, so
thought
we
was
want to
what
go
I
back
needed
up to the
do.
top.
Um,
Did we? Oh.
oh, here's. Is this it?
No. Well, we need
Hmm.
to get this thing going first.
Yeah.
Is there something on the ceiling, like a hookshot pad?
Oh, there is.
Oh, yeah. Can we reach it? Not from here, maybe.
Hmm.
How about
Perhaps from that ledge I can
Oh yeah,
reach
I
it?
think yeah, I think
Maybe.
that's what we gotta do.
Okay, let's find out.
Oh jeez. Ha! Nice.
Anyway, you were saying
Where was I?
that there must be some correlation to it because of, like, the
Well,
low percentage of male versus female
right,
in the jobs.
right. Like, I don't know. Like, it's
Well,
hard for me to
here-
organize my thoughts on.
Well, let me think about it for a little bit.
Like, why would you say that men are more likely to be politicians?
I would say it could have to do with the history. Like, let's say women in politics is a new thing because it's, like, only relatively within the last, I don't know, 50 years that it would be acceptable in the first place. And I think that it is acceptable now, not only in America but worldwide. So the symptoms of the history of the last, not just last 200 years but 2,000 years, are that women didn't have the same rights in law.
Yeah.
So law is changed to make it.
Okay, yeah. Now we need to turn off.
Yeah. The yellow one. Yeah, so laws changed. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so there's nothing holding them back. Environments, I'm not even sure how you control an environment. You just...
Well, an environment is made up of the attitudes of the people that are in that environment.
True. Yeah.
Well,
But how do you control that, though? I don't think that you can. I think
You
think
can't.
that as people
why
I think as people become used to an idea,
yeah.
it doesn't have any more stipulation. And I think people are more used to it now.
I don't think we're at that point yet. I think we'll be at that point
but
when
I kind of
female
feel-
representation in politics becomes.
But does that female
Less
representation
weird.
have to win to be at that point?
No, I'm not saying it has to win.
Because I believe that the fact... Damn it. Damn it. I think that the fact that Hillary made it as far as she did and got more than half of the voters to vote for her implies that we are at that point and it's acceptable. Because generally, Democrat-Republican divides are 50-50. And if there was an outbreak of sexism, then I think it would be more clear. Like, Donald Trump wouldn't have just taken the Electoral College. He would have taken both of them, maybe. So,
Right.
what are the symptoms that we can see? I mean, I think the history is what's caused it to be in the ratio that it is. And I don't know. It's a sticky situation.
So if gender played absolutely zero role in it either way, I'm sure Hillary got votes from women that she probably wouldn't have gotten if the exact same policy had been run by a man. I don't know that it balances in one direction or the other.
I think she got more votes than she probably would have because she was a woman. Because people wanted to see that first woman president. And you can tell from the reactions everywhere on the internet that people were like...
See, yeah. Well,
from people like my mom who was devastated because it was a really special thing for her to be able to vote for a woman for president because Hillary's the first one that's done it. But I don't think she's the first one that's allowed to do it.
She's the first major party representative.
Yeah, exactly.
There have been other women who have ran for president.
Oh, okay. But have gotten to the final two. Because that's all anyone cares about.
Yeah.
Anyone can run for president.
I'm just... be accurate.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, see, that's where we get into, you think that she got more votes than she would have. I
think it's because of the emotional connection that people had. I don't think that it's any kind of big thing, but I think number to number, people wanted to see her win more.
Well, yeah, and
in fact, I know some people did not vote Bernie Sanders because they wanted to see a woman in office. But that's part of the problem that I have with the claims of sexism. Like if there is no law in place, I think that environments change as people get used to concepts, just like black people in certain jobs or people of color in certain jobs that would not have been as accepted before.
Before what?
Before
now?
The law, yeah, before the laws were changed and other things have been adapted. So in the case that the laws are different, what needs to change to affect the environment? How do you affect the environment of people without controlling them? Because you can't control everyone at once.
No.
Society sucks.
I don't know where you're getting that from in terms of the context of this conversation.
Okay, so let's say that there's a sexism problem, right? And the laws are equal, and there's women can do the same jobs that men can do, right?
Right.
And the law allows them to do so. But maybe in certain situations, the environments are not nice because people are not as accepting of it. But those people don't have the power to make the decision. Where I think sexism is a problem is the people who do have power to make decisions.
Like, say, voters?
I would say as in, the people who...
So you're thinking, individuals.
I'm thinking more like bosses and people who hold the power to put people into positions.
Yeah.
But there is...
So what you're saying is that you believe...
Let me gather my thoughts first. Because I'm not sure I've said what I believe just yet.
Okay.
So... the qualifications to be president are open to male or female, right? Yes, of course. So there's no one preventing them from doing that on that end. And if you want to say, like, sexism was an issue why Hillary didn't win, but she got more than half of the vote. She won the popular vote, which, in my opinion, should be the only thing that determines who becomes president. So, in any other situation, if America didn't have its stupid voting system, she would have won. And none of this would have been discussed. People would have called this a win for anti-sexism or whatever. Potentially. Do you see what I'm getting at, or am I still not clear?
Well, I feel like...
I don't think voters were held back because of sexism, because Hillary won the voters.
Well, that's...
Despite
that's
everything about her.
That's being, what's it called? Results-oriented, I guess. Where it's like...
Well, I feel if I'm a results-oriented...
Sentence,
yes,
please?
Okay.
For God's sakes.
Go for it.
What I was going to say was that, like, yes, it's become, like, it's gotten more discussion than it would be, but that's not just you.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been, like, everyone. And I think the issue isn't that, like, she lost because of sexism.
Okay.
But that... And I'm not saying that she lost because of sexism. My take on it has been that, like...
Sexism assisted her loss?
Right.
Okay.
Like, I feel like it was a contributing factor. There were a lot of factors that contributed to her losing.
Yeah.
Like,
to put it lightly.
her policies.
Her scheming. Or the people around her scheming.
Yeah.
Definitely the DNC was a major hit.
Like that, and the Electoral College being stupid.
Yes.
And...
To me, I think that's the biggest one.
Well, yeah.
The Electoral College system is broken.
I
would like to see the reasons why people support it, though.
Oh, I made some posts about... I was responding on Facebook to some, like, discussions about that.
Uh-huh.
And some guy I know, like, completely unbidden, like, PM'd me on Facebook. And was, like, ready to have an argument about the Electoral College. And so he sent me this video that was put out by this university where they talk about why we need the Electoral College.
I'm curious to find out what that could be.
I can show it to you later. One of my favorite arguments that they put out was, and this is true, they said that without the Electoral College, it becomes a lot easier to steal votes in an election because every vote everywhere counts equally. And so they said that with the popular vote,
What do you mean? Hold on, before you move on. What do you mean all votes count equally? Because the Electoral College ensures that they don't.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, to steal votes without the thing.
With the popular vote, all votes count equally. So if you steal a vote in, like, the reddest county in the reddest state, as a Democrat, or as a Republican stealing a vote in the bluest county in the bluest state, it still counts. But with the Electoral College, you have to know exactly where you'd want to steal votes to influence the outcome. And it was like, okay, granted, that's true, but what you're saying, but that argument sort of leads to the idea that, see, it's okay with the Electoral College because you might just end up stealing a bunch of votes that don't matter. Right? Like, if you steal votes in the wrong place, those votes didn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of people's votes that didn't matter. So, like...
That's really weird logic. I said, that's really weird logic.
Yeah, it's just like...
So you can do things in a different way. Okay.
Right, and it's just like... They're using the fact that a bunch of people's votes don't end up mattering as support for why it's a good thing. Which seems silly to me.
That is so bizarre.
But anyway, I can show you the video later. And I don't want to get into a thing about the Electoral College.
Yeah, I would really be interested to hear a defense of it that makes sense. 'Cause-
Well, a lot of people like to say that, like, it helps protect the like less populated areas from the densely populated areas. But like that argument doesn't even make sense either, because like all states still get 2 senators and get representatives in the House.
Yeah.
So, like, this only matters in the vote for president.
Yeah. It's so bizarre.
Which is like, yeah, I guess states and like low density populations have a vested interest in the president, but it's not like they're completely devoid of representation.
Yeah.
And at that point, the densely populated areas maybe should have more of a voice. Because they're densely populated. With like
yeah, they have
more
the people there. So yeah, that's a
It's
really weird
basically-
conclusion.
It's basically like saying that like the interests of people, like, it's true that people who live in rural areas have like different interests than people who live in more populated areas, and that it's not fair to completely ignore them.
It's also not fair to give them more preference.
Right.
Which the Electoral College currently does. People in rural areas, their votes count more
Yeah. Which is stupid.
than they really should. Like, I feel like you could make it work if they just balanced it out a little bit better. Like if
Well, if they kept the Electoral College but balanced it out
Yeah.
more appropriately,
yeah.
then the low population states really wouldn't matter. Because,
Because they'd be only worth like one electoral vote.
yeah. Like, there'd be no point in winning anyway.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what you have is a system where in order for it to be even close to fair, you already have to skew how much people's votes matter based on where they live. Which, if that's not a sign that it's a shitty system, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Whoa.
I don't know. I've never heard a convincing argument for it.
I don't think you ever will. I think those people who will defend it don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
And like they, I don't know. There's a bunch of people like keep talking about like true democracies implode. They don't work. And it's like we won't be a true democracy anyway. It's not like this is just about electing president. This isn't about any of our other systems. All of those have different ways that they happen.
I mean, I think the Electoral College came about due to the logistics of getting votes from every citizen in a country that's like horse-drawn carriage is the fastest way of transportation.
Well, that's how the system of electors came about.
Yeah.
Not specifically the Electoral College.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
the Electoral College is sort of the consequence of that,
Uh-huh.
and they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the practice of voting for electors instead of the president came about because of that.
Yeah, because America's so goddamn big.
Yeah.
Okay, so still one fairy in here. This dude is... Oh, no, he's for arrows.
I feel like there's one of these that has a fairy in him in one of the dungeons. But I don't remember. I could be wrong about that.
Okay.
Cha!
No, that just murders them. So what am I supposed to do here? Do I freeze the water? On the ground?
I don't think that does anything.
Hmm.
Does this go in on both sides, or?
No, that doesn't do it. Hmm.
Have you been over there?
I think I'm supposed to unfreeze that stuff on the ceiling. And then the water will pour down. Push that one up.
I think you needed to be standing on it.
Oh, yeah. So is this one the same?
No. Well, maybe. But I don't think this one matters. Maybe it does.
Let's see. And
What time is it? Oh, shit.
what?
We missed Romany.
Did we?
Yeah, it's 5 a.m.
Ah, damn. Damn. Damn it. Oh well.
You've been dicking around in these last 2 rooms so much.
Yeah. Again, we just got to do side quests all in one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is nothing.
Oh, man. Look at him running towards you. It's got some really impressive pecs.
They're mesmerizing. Okay. Time to do some ice switching. Yeah, again, that's the problem with this dungeon. It's so boring that we've just had a talk about politics, which we never ever do, to keep our minds occupied while I just go through the motions.
Yeah.
I'm not even following a really good through line. I'm just kind of going where I think I need to go. I mean, I have everything in the dungeon. I'm just trying to make my way around. There had to have been a different solution for managing these arrows. There just must have been.
Yeah.
Let's see, how do I get over there? There must be another ferry there. Guess I'll stick around and figure it out. There you go.
Pachow!
Here we are. Whoa!
Let's see.
What you looking up?
I wanted to see who did that video that I was talking about. Oh, it's in my other app. Because they're separated now.
Aha! There is an important switch up here. It's the green switch. I get to continue the current. It's just like turning on the gas line.
Did we get the last ferry?
I'm pretty sure I need to head over this way. Before I... How do I get over there?
Oh, I remember this. I think you can make that jump.
What if I'm taller?
Oh.
Aha. Smart.
Pretty clever!
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in those. Why? What's the point?
Yeah, why were they even set there? Oh well. I mean, it's just a regular pot someone put to make the place look nice.
2 more!
Ah, 2 more. That's good. There must not be any more in this room. Yeah, there's no more.
Okay. This room's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but fucking...
It's weird.
Yeah.
God damn it. Bell. It's freaking me out. I wonder if our microphone picks that up.
That bell?
Yeah.
I do wonder.
Okay. Going up. Oh god, I thought that green guy was on there with me and he was just gonna knock me right off after I did this damn tedious process. Okay. What do we have here? Huh? Oh, it just takes me back to here. Okay, no fairies here. Alright.
What have we missed? Oh, there's
No
the
more
boss
treasure
room, but
chest.
there's one more room in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Let's go down there.
Oh, yeah. Because we got the current changing directions now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another room we can get to.
Yeah.
Okay. Bitchin'!
Mm-hmm.
We got this shit on lockdown.
Okay, which way do I go? This way? Or is this the reverse now? No, it looks like I go this way. Nope. Whoop. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, nothing there. What about here? Nope. So then...
We need to head back to the main room, I think.
Okay, so I'll just jump down here. Whoa.
What are your Majora minutes?
Okay. Oh wait, this takes us the other way. What's going on? There we go.
Oi!
Wee.
Is there a way out of here now?
Let's see. Let's make sure there's no fairies. Nope.
No berries.
I feel like we're making progress here.
Yeah, no, we're making progress here.
Mm-hmm. Is this more or less confusing than the Snowhead dungeon?
Good job.
Damn it.
Story of our evening.
Go, go, go. Yay.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to freeze things, but it's really boring. Freeze it and then light it on fire again. No.
That's just a huge headache.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Especially as I'm reaching the end of this dungeon right now.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this way? Okay, I am gonna have to freeze this.
Ain't
No
way
question
around
about it.
Why did you... I hate it.
Why did I what?
I said, watch it. Nah. Is what I did.
Watching now?
I like started to say something, but then like
I see.
didn't have anywhere to go with it, so
I see.
I was like, bleh.
Classic Sid.
Classics.
Jeez, am I not back at that original? What? I'm here again.
Oh God.
Oh. I must have gone the wrong way on that first room. Damn it. Ah! Ah! Okay. We're good. Disgusting.
Oh boy. This is why I don't like this temple, because once you reverse the current, all your ways of getting around that you got used to,
It's like they've gone the other way around.
Yeah. It is like that.
Like it's been reversed.
Do you want to go this way?
Yeah, this is the way that I did not go.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, here we
See?
are. Main room.
It's so easy, I just made it harder on myself.
Is this the right we haven't been to? Nope. Fuck.
Don't tell me. Oh, damn it. Okay, so don't go into the tallest one.
Might want to fast forward through some of this.
Yeah, I think so. It's ridiculous.
It's basement 2 that we want to go to. So go to the bottom.
Very well.
Running in circles, running in circles.
Everyone's favorite. Like, that is this is the biggest problem with Majora's. The dungeons just don't feel that satisfying to conquer. I think the first one might be the best, but I'm really looking forward to watching you do the last one again.
Yeah.
So I can see what it's really all about, because I've forgotten.
Well, it's like every one of the dungeons like has some pretty good points, but then each one of them does something that requires you to do some super tedious bullshit.
Yeah. Like, I've never felt like I've just had to keep on going to the same rooms over and over and over again, as I have with Majora's Dungeons.
Yeah. No,
But specifically the second and the third one. Because they are built around a central room that changes, which is my least favorite mechanic.
Well, I think the second one is less of a culprit if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
This one, you just have to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah. Okay.
All the way to the bottom.
Let's sink to the bottom before you get anywhere.
Okay.
Alright. So, this way. Try that again. This way. What the hell? Do you want me to go in the door or not? There we go.
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay. What do we have in here? Some pots. It's their favorite hiding place for fairies. I know they're not in any more treasure chests. Go. So I've got to keep on the lookout for bubbles. There's one right there. Looks like that's for leaving the area. So let's do this, I guess. Gotcha. Here we go. This is gonna be a time right now, I can tell.
At least.
God!
Oh boy.
Ah! What?
Get to the outside. You're trying to hug it too close.
Okay, we're gonna do this a different way. Okay, bubbles popped.
You're gonna go up.
Yes.
I think there's another one in this room anyway.
I really hope so. Yay! There is. I see it right now. So that means all fairies are found. I wonder what the reward is this time. Oh, is it the big fairy sword that I never ever use because it's so annoying?
I think it's double health.
Double health?
Because that's necessary.
I think that it's the sword. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I mean, I've been wrong about everything else so far. So.
Come to me, fairies. Is the other one coming to me? Yes. Yep. Hooray!
Oh, and hey, we're in the boss room anyway.
Oh, how about that? Well, looks like we're good. This dungeon is over.
This dungeon is over. In the books.
Mm-hmm.
On the books. In the books.
For saying something is finished?
Yeah.
In the books.
Okay.
I think.
I think we need to hook. Oh no. Fuckers!
Alright.
Let's go kill us a fish.
I don't remember this fight whatsoever, so.
I mean, it's a Zelda fight. There's not a lot to
I'm about to get surprised.
You hit it 3 times.
Find out. Going down. Whee!
You know what other game had a giant long hole that you fall down on your way to a boss fight?
Custer's Revenge.
Yep. That's where I was going with that. I would also have accepted any game. They just do it because they couldn't figure out a way to get you on that stupid small platform in the middle of the room.
Without investigating. Like the water temple boss, actually, from Ocarina. Got to kind of hop around before he appears.
Oh yeah, that was an awful encounter. Cool concept.
Yeah.
Didn't really work.
Yorg! Okay, bring it on, dude. Oh, so he just eats me if I go in the water?
For 2 whole hearts. That's a lot more than anybody else has eaten.
Oh, really? Where is he? Is he just chasing me?
I don't think that's how you do this fight. I think you need to be on the middle platform, and you stun him, and then you jump in the water.
Oh, right. You'll be eaten. Aim for it from afar to weaken it. Okay. Don't eat me, dude.
He's like the least threatening looking boss in Zelda. He's just like some fish. Leave him alone.
Okay.
I wonder what you're supposed to use. Think it's arrows? Let the arrows.
Oh my. Wow. That's horrifying.
Now shoot him.
What? Am I gonna die here? Okay, that doesn't work.
I think you need regular arrows. Now go in the water and stun him.
And hit him?
Yep.
Okay.
You just go stand next to him. That works too.
Okay. Okay, health's not looking very great.
I'll say.
They just want to give me more ammunition instead of recovery.
I think there's health in the corners of underwater.
Looks like magic pots.
Maybe it might be that too.
So do I just repeat this process right here?
Yep. You can walk up to his face in magic. I mean, you're right. They do look like magic pots.
Great. I'm glad I could have prevented that.
Oh no! He's coming back! Yeah, this fight is a
goddamn mess.
Yeah.
And you do the extremely slow process of damaging it. I think they completely rework it in the 3DS version.
Yeah, because you've got to like whoop.
Are you dead? No.
Phase 2? Oh, right.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
oh, what is that?
It's Prana Swarm.
I'm dead.
Oh, boy.
I don't even know what I could have done. He just grabs you when you're trying to move around.
Well, you shouldn't have stood there. You needed to start moving.
I was trying to get up, but I also thought the swarm was going to attack me before I could do so. So I don't know. Looks like I'm about to retread some ground.
Not a lot.
Really?
Well, you just go into the main room and go to the bottom again.
Oh, good point, good point. Alright, what do we have in here?
Good.
Excellent. Perfect. Truly, you're a legend. Stupid. Oh, this is just awful. One heart. Thank you.
Not even gonna pick it up.
Well, I'm trying to get the... It has to be the perfect roll to break these barrels. See? God. Fuck. Okay, that's nice at least. That's nicer.
We were just shitting on fairies earlier. And
Yep.
You got your ass kicked.
Well...
By the fish.
This boss sucks.
Why do we need the ocarina?
I don't know. I just didn't want to accidentally use it. So I come back here. I'm just going to be back.
Are you gonna stock up on fairies?
I'm going to recover all my health. For his stupid, I bite you, you can't defend yourself, and you lose 2 hearts attack.
Oh, there's no fairy.
Oh well.
It's a rupee.
At least I have full hearts again.
Ugh.
Okay. I should have known better than to try to do side quests and a dungeon at the same time. I'm also a little salty because we lost the Romani thing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's only a minute of my time shooting down those ghosts.
Yeah.
Those balloon ghosts, I mean, but
Yeah.
still.
Still! No, I understand. I feel you. I feel you.
Is it this room? It is this room.
Now you gotta get past the first challenge though.
Getting into the door?
Yeah, we're just getting in.
Yeah. It's not the best. Hey, I did it.
Hey! Wow.
Wow, like a pro.
Whew, got it in one. Color me impressed.
Thank you. I'm glad. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And there we go. Head first.
All right, round 2.
Round 2.
Georg.
Georg, let's do this.
Yeah.
Whoa! What have I done? Oh, it just starts right up.
Initiated combat. That's the way to do it.
That was a cool kick.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
X kick.
Oh, come on, just let me lock onto him. He's there. Now he's gonna come up and do something. Okay, there he is.
Ja.
Can I just...
That doesn't do anything. No, it's gonna be healed by the time we get down. Maybe not.
There's like
Oh, yep.
Oh, come on! Yeah, there's like a slight delay on every action that you do. Like, you land in the water and you have to settle before you can begin
You really want to like swim around and dolphin jump onto that, otherwise he comes around and eats you again.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine.
Totally fine. I mean, it happened to you last time twice, so you know.
Yeah. I hear you.
I'm just trying to make your life easier here, dude.
Thank you.
Ah!
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to not have, because that makes everything worse.
Ah!
Come on! Fuck this battle. This is like fighting Grunty all over again. I think I just get frustrated with N64 boss fights. Where the mechanics are all fucked. It's like you have to battle the goddamn controls as well as the boss.
Well, if you need to tag out again, let me know.
Alright, I'll let you know. Go down, you fuck! Oh good, I hit him. It's better than 2 fucking hearts for being caught in a grab that I cannot...
Oh boy.
What the fuck? Seriously, this was your only idea? Gotta run around looking for the goddamn boss half the time. That's not even my fault.
No.
That's Link's slow ass's fault.
Oh, that's gruesome. Oh, you float up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder... No! No!
Is he just gonna bite me again as I come out of the water? Because that would be truly egregious. He's just finished by saying, like, you're too slow, or something.
Too slow, bro!
You're too slow! Just change, and then wait to dive. Wait for him to spit out the fish, and then he'll grab you as you're trying to climb up.
Oh.
This is the worst goddamn boss fight ever!
This is just high quality entertainment. Ugh.
How could they have made this any worse? How could they possibly have done that? It's not even my fault. I'm not getting hit by him. I'm just trying to move around the fucking battlefield.
You hit him, by the way.
Well, I'm not going to jump in there now. I waited 0.5 seconds. Not that I can even goddamn tell that he was hit because the Z is through the floor.
Well, you were also screaming, so you didn't get any of the audio cues.
It's not my fault. Are you fucking kidding me? This is...
That was good defensive.
What the fuck? Now I know why I only ever beat this once on an N64.
Because this fight's awful.
Because this fight is the worst.
Oh, it's almost over, though.
Please tell me this is the last hit or something. Oh, God, I want him to die so much during that. Go! No! Why?
Oh, boy. This is an event.
This is the stupidest thing.
Oh, boy. Where is he? Who knows?
Where the bubbles are.
Oh, okay.
He does have that at least. But, you know, I'd love to go and target him, but he's going to do that. So instead I gotta wait till he's there so I can shoot him through the floor. Of course. That's how good boss fights work.
Shooting through the floor.
Shoot through the floor, of course.
Hey!
Oh,
you did
God.
it! You did it!
Then the little fish are gonna eat me during this cutscene. Like, oh, sorry! Why is he shrinking?
Because he's actually just a tiny fish. But it was the magic that made him into a giant asshole.
Why did he have to disappear? I wanted to watch him suffocate. God, that is so shitty.
Oh, right. You can electrocute the small fish to get a bunch of hearts back.
Great. Great. Does he bite you and take away 2 of those while you're trying to do anything?
Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ.
Let's tag out, buddy.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll drive
Okay.
for a bit.
Alright.
Well, once we go through this.
Why don't you take care of some side quests while I make some food or something?
I don't want to just talk by myself.
Alright, that's fine. Then we'll give it a break.
Okay. That was awesome. I mean, you suffered, but that's quality entertainment. Watching people be salty, that's just.
That's YouTube.
I wasn't watching. I was here, and it was great.
I'm so angry right now.
I can feel it. I can feel it. Feels good. From over here.
Good.
I'm sorry. Here, let me give you
Glad.
a shoulder rub here.
Thank you.
That help?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Don't forget to turn in those fairies. I don't want to reset the day without doing that.
Alright. Very well.
Should go do that now.
Okay, before you reset the fairies, let me check some stuff. Yeah, take the controller away. Okay. Let's see. Zora Hall.
Isn't there something for playing music with them?
Yeah. And I think you have to do that after Georg, and I don't want to do that boss fight ever again. Yeah, okay.
I was surprised when my voice turned that lonely island into a turtle. Oh well. One, 2, 3. Look at me plucking away.
Classic.
Classic. This is great. This is great. This is a character moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
Okay.
That we're already... I am a musical genius.
If you exit and come back, are they still there? Because I think you need to go talk to the dudes.
In their rooms?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But it doesn't mean that we have to do that fight again, though. Oh, okay. I see the one that you have to do, and it's not that.
Okay.
So, no big deal. I can take over again.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Are you...
I am not going to do that fight ever again.
Okay.
If I can help it.
I'll do it next time if we need to.
From what I remember in the 3DS version, it's spent almost entirely in the water, and you're chasing him.
It's like goat.
Yeah, it's like an aquatic goat, and you need to get behind him and use your magic at the right time.
That sounds much more interesting.
Yeah, and he sends out these fish at you, and I was reminded by your comment, because when you destroy the fish in that, you also get tons of hearts. So you're chasing him. You're sometimes taking damage if you fuck up and not just he grabs you for no goddamn reason. And you're getting health back by killing his little fish minions.
Yeah.
So they didn't just remake that fight. They made it a whole lot better. I think even the hook shot is used at first too on his eyeball or something. They altered his design a little bit, and he has a big eye on his back.
Why?
And wait. Actually, if I remember right, you hook shot him onto the side of the platform, and then you can wail on him with your sword as Link.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter what it is exactly. I just remember that it did not piss me off like that. It's just the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something.
This is my goddamn luck. I'm gonna leave you alone. Nope, right when you want, right when it's the worst timing available possible. Don't you miss in 64 coconuts?
Those are the coconuts of someone who didn't try all that hard. Just glad to be working.
Glad to be working. Really glad to still be working.
Glad to be alive.
Okay, Fairy. It's gonna be the sword, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right.
Yeah. Well, let's find out. I hate using that sword, by the way.
Well, it's awful.
Yeah.
Like, if they map it to a C-stick?
Yeah, that makes
Are you
it so
serious?
so awkward.
Hey, purple bitch.
I like the purple hair, actually.
Yeah, me too. I think it's the best one.
Best one that I've seen so far. Green, worst.
Yeah. Green did not work.
She'll give me strength. Huh? No, you're totally right. Boy, I really should have gotten that before Georg, huh?
Yes. Well, now we're really invincible. Ha!
Hooray. You getting sleepy?
No.
What is it? It's 8 o'clock.
Well, maybe a little. I should have some coffee or something.
You'll get reinvigorated when you're in the driver's seat, I think.
Maybe.
Okay, so before we go, we have the one thing to do that seals me from ever having to kill Georg again.
What's that?
So, after you kill Georg,
The fish?
the fish. Goddamn fish. There's a boat that appears on the other part of the coast.
Okay.
And that boat, you ride it and you hookshot onto this little island.
Mm-hmm.
This must be where they got the idea for Wind Waker, because there's a series of little islands with different things to do in this area.
Yeah.
And little things hidden here or there. Actually, Wind Waker was the one that followed from this, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think there was Phantom Hourglass in between. Or not Phantom Hourglass, Minish Cap.
Maybe, but Minish Cap wasn't made by Nintendo. It was made by Capcom. That's why whenever people ask me, like, when are they going to use Vati in Hyrule Warriors? He was the villain in Minish Cap.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they understand. It's not going to happen.
There's the boat.
Yep. So this boat appears inexplicably, by the way.
Yeah. And you go up on those cliffs?
Yeah. You got a hook shot into the tree.
That's on those cliffs over there. To your right.
I don't know.
Just hookshot platforms.
There's a little thing there. I bet it's probably just a valuable rupee.
A what?
A valuable rupee.
Maybe.
It's really weird. Oh, it's
hey.
this guy. The pervert.
Did that
No,
happen
the
to
seas
any
are back to normal. Oh, okay.
pirate girls?
Pay
Oh, yeah.
20 rupees. It's a jumping game.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Alright, go to the island in the center. You're up for it. Okay, what are the rules? It's going to light the torches on each surrounding 4 islands in a particular order. Jump to the island that has the lit torch. If you can jump to it before the torch goes out, you get 1 point. If you get 20 more points, you get a big prize. Okay. Okay, what is this? You know, it'd be good if I could see.
Yeah, this is a. Oh yeah, if you fall, it's.
Does he bring me back to the island? Oh, that's nice at least. That's really weird. You can't even see it. Whatever.
You have to go to the center island again.
Oh, thank you. I was just zooming through. I was just thinking about that fish. I was like, at least it's not the fish.
Yeah.
This is the best game ever compared to fighting that fish.
Yeah. I gotta say, revisiting this game, it's making me realize that the reason it's my favorite Zelda game is because of tone. Because there's a lot of fucky gameplay.
Yeah, I would never... Again, I never will argue that it's the best because of gameplay. The best for gameplay is probably Twilight Princess.
Yeah. God, this looks awful.
It's not great. It would be better with the bunny hood, where he's not making, like, very edge jumps.
Or if you could, like, see.
Yeah. I gotta kind of ride the edge to even tell where I need to jump next. I think it's more of a practice of seeing which ones aren't lit.
Yes. Clearly. You can see a flicker at their base, too.
Does it have to be like that? Like constantly
You fucked it up.
moving? Well, as long as I don't fall, it's fine. I just gotta break 20. Man, it's freaking out.
This is like... Most Zelda minigames seem to go on quite a bit longer than they should. This is across, like, every...
I think my favorite is there's this Cuckoo game in Link Between Worlds where you just stand in the middle.
South.
I'm not moving anymore. I got 21. You just stand in the middle and cuckoos come streaming in from every direction, and you gotta like dodge them without striking back. It's like a bullet hell shooter. But what's really cool is that some will jump over you, but if you don't turn on the 3D, you won't be able to tell that they're about to go over your head. So it's really interesting. So you're like dodging the ground level ones and like knowing which ones are jumping are safe to actually be under.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. He doesn't just give me a rupee first and then give me the real prize later, please.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Thank God.
All right.
I was thinking of saving up to buy a big ship, but now I've got to start over because I gave away my heart piece.
Yeah. We.
Shikadoo.
Okay. I'm curious about this place. I don't think I've ever even noticed these cliffs before.
Oh.
Just too short, huh? How about now? There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's a bean area. Well, it doesn't matter as far as I know. That didn't work out that well. Well, we're coming along. We're getting lots of items.
Yep. Got the dungeon done.
Yeah. Let's see. Alright. Well, it's time to deposit, reset the day, and then Sid's going to be in the driver's seat to do something. I need a break after that fight.
Yep.
So thank you for watching, everybody.
Yep.
See you next time.